Welcome back, everybody. Cliff again with turn 7 in the Dirty Dozen in Assault Sicily 43. Me muddling through, relearning rules, trying not to forget crap, because I want to get back up to speed to try to play the entire campaign solo. And I'll be recording that on YouTube, but I probably won't post it into BGG because it's just a bunch of clutter. As we left off, we're going to take off our moves here. Turn 7. We need to get to our sequence of play, determine initiative. Who's going to have initiative this turn? So Americans roll a 3, Italians roll a 3, it's a tie, reroll. Americans a 1, Italians are going to get it. Italian initiative. Planning phase. Draw command cards and assign command points. Okay, cards. Let's bring out the Axis hand. They get a blue here for a ranged fire. That's good. We're going to get rid of this one. Reroll. They're not going to shoot at long range. This one, reroll spotting. They're not going to spot. So draw 2 new ones. Look at your opponent's command cards and choose one to be discarded. They do that during the support phase, and there goes our artillery strike. Detonate a demolition charge to a building, fortification, or obstacle in range of a selected infantry. Therefore, roll 1 red against... Oh boy, that's... They've got a Goliath. Why do they have German cards in here? Oh, I drew the wrong cards. Discard. Discard. I gotta draw Italian cards. I'm sorry. Here. Activate 2 infantry in a row. One after another. This only costs 1. Okay. Activate 1 unit a second time without paying. They've got a lot of actions. And they get a blue. That's going to be fun. That's better than the German cards were, let me tell you. But this is still... If they had more units, this would be dangerous. Alright. Now the Americans. This one, remove a damage point. I like that. Pressure, I don't like that. I'm going to draw 1 new one. That's for artillery, so down here, anytime, gain a blue attack die for ranged fire. So we get a blue one. We'll give him that one too, and we're going to use this in support phase. Oh yeah. Now, it's planning. So the Italians have got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 commands. We'll flip those over and assign 1. We got this medium machine gun here looking down. He's at half strength. We got a half strength sniper. We've got this bricks and mortar. He's gonna have to move. And we've got, that's it. There's a rifle over here. Who do we want to activate? Well, the Breda here has the most targets. I'm going to put it on the Breda machine gun. Just one of them on select. Congratulations, you did that. For me, I'm going to go to my hand. I'm going to put this out. I'm going to put an order on that. So I've got to have 1, 2, 3 in my pool. Flip those. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders to play with. One of those I'm putting on here. This would normally be hidden from my opponent until I activated in support phase, but it would be out so you know it was coming. And these other 4, I'm going to activate airborne rifles and airborne rifles and I think I'm just going to put it all on airborne rifle. Support phase. He's not going to fire his support weapon, so it goes to me. I choose to do my support phase here with an artillery strike. So it doesn't really flip now, does it? Okay, so we've got to, he's got a red blast impact area. We've got to go to our rules. Rulebook 2.5. Go over here. Offboard artillery. This is tactical air close. Okay, during the, this is integrating. So that's added in. Planning phase always occurs. And tactical air support. Requesting TAC. More TAC, air support. Offboard artillery support at beginning, both sides, lots and lots of artillery. Requires a spotter. Support phase, spotting the target hex and firing exploratory shells. And then in the action phase, artillery strike. I got my spotter. My spotter is going to be marked as normal action. Request during planning. So I put out the request. Arrival time. Always requires unactivated act as a spotter. Spotting unit is infantry. There's no spotting role. I have an LOS that's not blocked. He's gonna be marked as normal action. So let me do that. So he's gonna be a normal action, control 9. Okay. Firing exploratory shells. Range. For this action, the player who owns the OAS rolls 2 dice, a green and a d6. And this brush is going to be 1, and we're going to go clockwise. So a green. So I'll give him a green. And we roll. And we miss, it's going to scatter. 2 in direction 1. So it's going to be over here. So I need a piece. Markers. Take this and put it there. So we're off. Okay. That's that. I can delete those dice. Alright, now we're up to... That was support phase. We're done. Action phase. Italian is first. So I think the Italians are going to try to... Also, I have an action card before activation. I can remove a damage point. He was being activated. I'm going to... This is normal yet. I've deleted the wrong thing. Damage minus. And we delete this. Alright. We're going to fire this guy. He's going to be firing for 5. Range of 1, 2, 3. His rifles. Rifles at a range of 3 is a red and yellow. He's got to try to spot me. He does. I have a yellow. There. Yellow. And I'm in rocks. And rocks is a yellow and a blue. And is there anything else? There's no real hindrances. He did spot me. And his hand. Let me find his hand. He gets another blue. Give him a blue. So red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue. 1 hit versus yellow, yellow, blue. Yeah, we took care of that business now, didn't we? Delete those dice. So he was unable to suppress our spotter. My turn. He's done. My airborne rifle. Does that take an action? No, it's a free action to spot, but he's marked complete. I'm pretty sure spotting's a free action. Let me go back. Is it a free action? Spotting. Spotting and blah blah blah. A unit spotting for OAS will always, for the attack, will always cost a command point. It is not a free action. Good thing I looked. So I did spend a point there. So that had spent one of these. There. I've already spent one. It's my action. He's spent one now. He spent a rifle. My first activation. I'm going to spend another rifle. And I'm going to fire with this rifle at this medium machine gun, and I'm going to do a joint fire with my other rifle here. So this guy's going to be firing, and this guy's going to be firing jointly. He gets marked, and a range of 1, 2. My rifles get a red, yellow, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, yellow, blue with another red for my joint firing. And this machine gun here has his yellow, blue, blue for being higher elevation and for being hardened. And he's in open, which is a green. Do I have any other cards I want to play? Does he have any other cards he wants to play? Activate 2 infantry units in a row. Before we do this, I think he's going to fire his 2 in a row here. So we're going to discard that. He's going to do 2 in a row. We're going to get rid of these dice. He's going to activate his Breda machine gun here without using a command. He's going to do 2 in a row. 1, 2. His Breda. Yeah. His Breda at a range of 2. He's firing straight downhill. Is 2 reds and a yellow. He's half strength, so only halves count. He's got to try to spot me. He does. So only halves count. 2 reds and a yellow. I'm a yellow and a green. There, yellow and a green. All right. 3 hits. Three hits get through. I can delete those dice. This guy is now damaged 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I now lose half of a rifle, which is 5 to 4. That's 3. I lose 3 on the track. 1, 2, 3. And that pushes me up 1. That's not good. And he can attack a second time with his other card. Activate a unit a second time without paying a command point. He's going to do that as well. And he's going to reactivate that Breda, which is now going to fire at my bazooka team at a range of 3. Let me go back a little bit. He only gets halves. That's 2 hits. Only 2 hits. That's a little better. I still lose my 3. Alright. So let's delete these dice. Going forward again. He takes 2 hits. There. Damage, damage. I lose my 3 command points. 1, 2, 3, and I go up 1. He's fired. He's going to fire again at the same position using his last card. Activate 1 unit a second time. he's going to fire again, and of course he is at 3 red, red, yellow. Red, red, yellow, and I'm still a yellow and a green. And he only gets halves. Oh, he's got a spot again. Still spotted. A hit and a hit. 2 hits. We block that. So his machine gun really opened up on us and winged our guys. That was his first. Now it's my turn. Delete dice. These guys are now going to fire. So he used his machine gun. He did both of those. And I did my rifle to spot. And now I'm doing a rifle to shoot. And we're going to try our joint fire. And we are going to fire with this guy, who's full strength. 1, 2, 3. So he's going to get my airborne rifle at a 3 is a red, yellow, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, yellow, blue. And I'm going to get a red here, but he's half strength, so I only get a yellow. And he is a yellow and a green and a blue and a blue. That is, I'm full strength. 5 hits and a suppress. 3 hits and a suppress. 2 get through. This guy's dead. Delete the dice. His half machine gun team costs him another 3. So we'll go here. He goes up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good. I want to do my artillery attack. I call it back 1 space. I think I can do that. We see the explosions hitting long. We call it back 1 with no penalty. Let me look. So we did that. We moved it because we rolled a blank, not confirmed, 2 hexes away. We moved it the direction. We did that. Artillery strike. Provided the spotting unit has not been eliminated and still has LOS to the primary target hex, I do. Player can decide when to start. I decide now. Actually, I just shot. It's his turn to shoot. This rifle is shot. The machine gun is shot. The sniper is going to shoot. Alright, sniper's going to shoot. My sniper at a range of 2 is 2 yellows. And This guy is a yellow and a green. But we lose the best, which is yellow. And he only gets halves. He's got to try to spot me. He does not. So he gets half his dice and only the lowest count. 1 hit. 1 hit. He flips. I lose an airborne rifle half. I want to delete dice, not roll dice. My airborne rifles go from a 7 to a 4, so I lose 3. Tracks 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're getting beat up some more. He's shot. Now my artillery, I brought back 1, and let's finish this up. Strike. Okay. Provided it's not been eliminated, I can move it back 1. If it's been eliminated before strike, it's cancelled. That wasn't true. Select firing mode. It's fire for effect. So we're doing fire for effect. Fire for effect, maximum effect on target range already identified. Roll this. Fire mode, number of hexes affected are indicated on the OAS card. Impact area. Procedure for determining exact impact area. Same as for exploratory, except that yellow combat die is used. Okay, so we see if this scatters with yellow. So we give this guy yellow. That's a hit, so it is confirmed. Primary hex confirmed. It's going there. Alright. Now we just resolve everything. So here we get a red, yellow, green, blue. I'll just do for here. We'll clear these dice. Red, yellow, green, blue is hitting this. Got to select them. 2 hits, no crits, nothing there. So we're going to try to do these Brixas. Brixa is going to get a red, green, green. Alright, delete dice. Red, green, green. And he's going to have a yellow and a green, but he loses his lowest. Yeah. So it's red, green, green. With artillery strikes, he loses his lowest, so green. He's in the open. Yeah. 2 hits and a suppress. He gets a hit and a suppress. Oh, but he gets a green because he's dug in. Give him a green. And he gets a blue and a blue. Let's just re-roll these guys again. We'll delete those. Let's reevaluate this. He's got a yellow. He's got a green for being in the open. He's got a blue and another green for being dug in. He loses his lowest. And he cancels everything. So he's okay. And then this rifles. We're going to be red, green, green. Two hits. He's going to be a yellow. And green. He's in the fortification. He's in a bunker. Red, blue. And blue, blue. I don't think we're going to do anything to him. No. They're all okay. Delete. Alright, then there's these 1, 2, 3, 4 others where I might make shell holes. So we'll just do them clockwise from here around. So I'm just red, red. What am I? Red, green? Red, green, green. Nope. First one. Yeah, second one. Nope. Third one. Nope. Fourth one. So I can put some shell holes here. Where would that be? Terrain. Cratered in the clear. Yeah. So that all pretty much came to nothing. Their turn. They've got one left. Their only person who can do anything really is the Brixa. And they're going to move. They're going to get into this terrain. I'm going to get rid of this. Because he wants to maintain that and not let me grab it for free. And then it's my turn. I've got a bunch of orders left. I'm going to start moving people up. I'm going to move my machine gun. He's going to move up here, and that's just a normal move. I want to move these airborne rifles and my bazooka team. Move my bazooka team. They're going to go 1, 2, normal. sniper team. He can fire. He's firing. 1, 2, 3, sniper. Two yellows. Alright, my sniper gets 2 yellows. This guy's gonna get a yellow and a green. No brush. What's the best for brush? Player aid. Yeah, green. And he's in a trench. It's 2 yellows. And blue. Not too likely. I gotta try to spot him. I do not. So only my lower half count. 2 hits. He cancels it. Alright, that was my sniper. I got some rifles. I need to move these guys. One, two, normal move. That's a rifle. Do I have any more? One more rifle to move. One, two, normal move. Here we are. Well, poo. We'll grab this victory point. We need to move up. He's got 3 victory points and he can only cover 2 of them. That sniper's probably going to have to try to move back to try to protect that. Don't know. He's not in good shape. This is going to get discarded. This is going to go back onto my card. As used, and tracks organization. So the only suppressed guy is up here. He's going to try a green die. No, he's still suppressed. Delete dice. We're going to do our org phase. Select this guy again, make him suppressed. And we take off our moves. And we've got this. We're pressing up the hill. They've got very little to stop us with. We did not get them up to withdrawal level. They punished us instead. Our hands are pretty depleted. I left a blue die on the table. He used up all of his cards. The blue die wasn't going to change anything. We'll use it next turn. That is turn 7. Only 2 turns left. We've got to get up and try to get... I can get there. 2, 3. And they'll have to reaction fire at me. And bazooka team, 2, 3. We've got a couple guys who can try to take that victory point. If we can get initiative first. We can try to suppress these guys. We've got 1, 2 wounded airborne rifles, and we lost an airborne rifle. We got another wounded airborne rifle and a wounded suppressed airborne rifle. We've lost a lot. Taking casualties, but the Italians are slowly getting ground down. I will see you guys next time. Later.